Go now to DryerBuzz.com and follow at DryerBuzz on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to close my GPS. Hey, listen. I was out, and I'm, of course, out early, strolling the city. You guys saw me go live somewhere else, but finally got a chance to get to Marietta. And look at this block. But I'm going to tell you something really interesting. You already know I love theater. Let me invite a couple people in. I'm not going to be long because I know one of my favorite scopers is on, and I want to jump back to her scope. But somebody in my timeline, and I want to show you guys how to bring our timelines to life. Don't just follow people and you see people, you know, posting things, and the thing about it is a lot of us just really don't know how to support each other. Every time I try to do this on my phone, it's like I mess it up. Okay, a lot of us just really don't know how to support, and we seeing is believing, and that's one of the things that I have learned from blogging 16 years and literally spending 30 years trying to close this digital divide. One of the reasons that I love the internet so much and social media so much so is because seeing is believing. And the one thing that has really hampered our communities is the ability to be able to see how we support one another. So hopefully you guys will jump on here and catch this video. Someone in my timeline bought this theater and follow me, and they've invited me a number of times, but you guys know what I was going through. I didn't get a chance to come out and really check out their season as much as I wanted to, and they have a wonderful season of diversity, internationalism, what did we say? We're gonna stop saying diversity and start saying intersectionality. We got to figure out what that word is. But they're going to have the Gift of the Magi. If you have not done Gift of the Magi for your family in the holiday season, I am personally, and they don't even know I'm out here. They don't even know I'm out here scoping. They might jump on, they might see this. I did tag them, so hopefully they'll come on and give us the information. But I was scoping and they invited me out, and kind of found out we were already friends on Facebook. But I know a father-son situation where the son was really into theater and arts, and then the family decided, hey, let's get behind our son. And so they have some great things going on at this theater. If y'all live in Marietta and have not been, shame on you. But if you live in Atlanta, you know on every corner, I tell you guys, and let me tell you, even right around the corner from this theater, there's a stage. One of the things that people love about Atlanta, there are people who will fly to Atlanta on the weekends and get more out of our city than we do. For those of us that live right here, okay, look at the board up there. Some of the stuff that's popping up on the board. Frosty, A Very Merry Christmas, A Very Merry Musical, awesome. I'm telling you, Atlanta. When you live in Atlanta, outside of Atlanta, 2 streets over from Atlanta, Marietta, all of these different places, all of these little town squares. I'm gonna go around these corners here. I'm gonna let y'all walk me back to the car. But Atlanta is about live and local, okay? When you are relocating to Atlanta, coming and visiting Atlanta, it is about supporting live and local. There's so much live entertainment. I don't have to wait for a blockbuster movie. I can go and see 15, 25, 2 people on the stage each and every weekend. And I love, let me tell you, honey, I love a one-man, one-woman show. I love an ensemble. I just love live. I mean, that's what, look, and there's a train about to roll through there. See what I'm saying? And I know it looks like I'm in Douglasville, but no, I'm actually in Marietta, another community that I lived in probably about 10 years. We lived in Marietta, very much frequented the Marietta Square. So if you are anywhere near here, a couple streets over, we're gonna catch that train when it goes by. But I really wanted to shout out Marietta's Theater in the Square because it was purchased by some folks in my timeline, and it's just been off the chain with events. I can't wait to check out the Gift of the Magi. If you are trying to make sense of where we are this year, where we are in this time, and you love waking up and trying to find some gratitude, the Gift of the Magi is a production for you now. It looks like, I think there's a church service going on there because there's a lot of cars on the square, and there's a lot of people, I guess, coming out of the early services, getting ready to go. There's a lot of, on this strip around here we're going to go, there's a lot of restaurants that are opening and buzzing and getting ready to service all of these people. I might even have some breakfast before I leave. We got a fire truck getting ready to roll through. Very busy economic system going on here, I'm telling you, and people are out and about. And luckily I found one place to park on the square. So when I go back around the corner here, you're gonna be able to see what the square is. There's a courthouse right in the middle of the square. It's an old community and so forth. Look at that. This is what living Atlanta style is all about. No matter what style of living you want, you can pretty much find it in Atlanta. Y'all know me. I stay near these train tracks. I don't care where you go. Atlanta has train tracks everywhere. So we're gonna get a train rolling through there. There's something called the Marietta Symphony Orchestra. And you know that's about to be a serious train. You see how many engines that train had on it? So they're probably gonna roll a while. So we're gonna probably go ahead and I'm listening to see if it's a long one or a short one. And it's moving at a nice speed, so it's probably gonna be a short one. It'll probably go quick. But forgive me if I don't remember the names, but again, someone in my timeline bought this theater, they rehabbed it, and it looks like a church service is going on. Let's just go over. I don't think it's open, but it looks like there is a church service using it on Sundays. And I noticed as I was driving the area, there are a lot of churches using the schools, because a lot of the schools have amazing art centers. I see something said Jazz of the City WCLK. So Jazz of the City was here recently. And again, I want you guys to check out this gift of the Magi. And usually on Sundays there is a matinee, but I noticed this doesn't start until the 16th. It's open. Yolanda, you know you ain't got no business. Yep, there's somebody's having church, so we won't disturb that. But I'm just gonna look around. Somebody's having church service. I'm gonna look and see if I can find the office. Look at this. So these are the shows that they have going on right here. Gift of the Magi and Frosty, a very Merry Christmas. I was looking for the office. All right, we're not gonna interrupt the church service though. There's a box office. And look, they see, this is community, y'all. They are collecting diapers and baby food. Here's a little bit of information about some of the productions that are happening at the theater. Intersectionality. That's what we like. Oh, look at some of the headlines that they've been in. Awesome. Oh, I missed that one. That was a good one. Shout out to Jazz 91.9 WCLK for supporting them. Look at this. This is theater. This is, look, Native Son. This is when you support your community. This is where don't you tell me I missed that. Oh my God, wait a minute. Please tell me that's January to come. Y'all, The Meeting is one of the best productions ever. Wait. Please, I don't see a year on it. Did we miss that? We probably missed that. Unless that's January. Showing in January. Oh, we gotta find out. We gotta find out. I'm telling you, that production right there opened my eyes to a lot. The Meeting is about, and I keep wanting to say if Malcolm and Dr. King had a meeting, or if they did, I don't know. But it's a production that's been around like forever. Driving Miss Daisy, let me tell you, y'all be missing out on things because of the stereotypes behind stuff. But Driving Miss Daisy is an amazing production. And those are the kind of productions that I don't care if school kids, I don't care if kindergartners are doing it, I don't care if professionals are doing it. Those are a couple of productions you never want to miss. And one of the reasons you never want to miss, or you always want to try to see these productions, is because sometimes you can get a director. Let me see, Dr. Henry. Those ushers are going to get you. I know, you see, I try to get away from that. Good morning. Sorry, I'm not there to greet you. Raul, this is your thing? Is it, Raul, wait a minute. Raul, is this your thing? I told y'all somebody in my timeline. Y'all know I can't remember nothing. Raul, wait a minute. Raul says, good morning. Sorry I'm not there to greet you. But y'all got enough buzzing going on here. We can do this. So we're going to set up a time to come out. I was in the area and I said, I cannot leave. Good morning. Okay, yes. See, y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. This is how your timeline comes to life. Don't worry about not being here. I feel bad because I'm here and I didn't have a chance to say that I was coming, but I was in the area and I said, I've got to stop. I've got to stop. So please don't feel bad and please don't get me for coming on in. I'm trying not to disturb the church service. But here's where I am, guys. Marietta's new theater in the square. Theater, music, comedy, film, arts, and more. And there you go. Like them on Facebook. I tagged them in this post. There's Raul. Oh, my bad. Y'all got to charge this phone. Raul Thomas is in the scope. Please, if you have any questions or need any information, Henry, you need to get with them and bring one of your programs up here and make sure, I keep telling you, bring those young men to stage, to theater, because this is where they get to see. There are productions out there that have so many men in the productions, and y'all don't understand how important live stage is, because it is literally one of the last places where history is told, okay, unchanged. Stage is that place. It's not in the books, it's not in the media. It's on the stage at places like this and places like this. Okay, wait, Raul. Was this past January or upcoming January? That's the question we had. The meeting. Are y'all did we miss that, or are y'all going to do it coming up? Tell me. And please tell me that's something that you guys are going to offer annually. Because that's something, the meeting is, and please tell me you're in it. Oh my God. I missed it. Okay, well, y'all need to do that one every year, if you can. And I know you sometimes you can't based on 2 years. Wow. Okay, so that needs to be an annual. The meeting opened my eyes, and y'all know I know my history, and I know and is involved, but that helped me to see things so very differently. And one of the things that we are missing in Black history is, even though we understand all of these things happen, sometimes the timeline gets a little lost. The timeline gets a little lost. So if y'all did that, y'all opened this theater with that, I know it was absolutely amazing. But again, guys, for the holiday, I want you to make sure you bring your family out to the Gift of the Magi. And then also they're doing Frosty the musical. Children need to see live stage. Don't make them wait for a blockbuster movie. Don't make them wait for Disney to value the Black Princess and all that kind of stuff. Take them out. Come here to theater on this, what is it? Theater in the Square. Okay, good morning, Shay. Artistic, Emil Thomas did that. Okay. Y'all know I love theater, I love stage, and I get excited. So, but this theater, this is one, I will say, of the few theaters in Atlanta that you can see a real true intersectionality going on 24/7. Let me just say that. Culturally, in the word diversity, like y'all like to use, I'm not using that word anymore. But if you really want to get an intersection of the culture that's going on in Atlanta, shout out to the Marietta Theatre in the Square. They are doing, okay, like I said, there was a church service going on, so I'm not going to stay. But Raul is on there. His son, okay. Their son is Emil Thomas. Okay, so there's the box office. There's always a Sunday matinee, but what you guys need to understand is most of the theaters right now are getting ready to transition from their regular season to their holiday season. So there may not be something happening right now, but within a week or so, all of the stages are going to light up with the holiday productions. Let's go back outside because, like I said, there's a church service going on. There's their marker right there. That's really important. Stepping into the Spotlight Capital campaign. Look at that. See, this is what I just said that this morning. That's your donations right there. Patron level, curtain call, ovation, front row, center stage, and then look at the headliner level. Those names at the top are always at the top. Those are the ones who are always supported. If you have a business and if you make a donation to a theater in in your business name, your business is actually in the programs of every single show. I'm telling you, so go and support theater. That means, and let me tell you, everybody that comes to theater, first thing they're gonna do is look back there and see who done made a donation, who done upped their donation, and check and see where they are listed, and then they try to go higher. Smokey Joe's Cafe. I'm loving it. Let me be the one. If I haven't said thank you guys for being a part of this community. Y'all are doing an amazing job. Let's get out of here because they're having their church service. So we're hanging out here. I had a chance to come out. I ended up in the neighborhood, in the area, so I decided I would stop, and I'm gonna go back across the street so y'all can see what it looks like on the outside. I'm expecting y'all to go now and get your tickets to the Gift of the Magi. You need to bring your entire family, your young people, because only on stage in Atlanta can you truly get a good sense of history. And there you go right there. And they've done an amazing job of restoration. It looks wonderful. It has an amazing theater feel. And like I said, you know, the best buzz is impromptu buzz. I was driving down. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm in the square. I got to find Marietta's Theater in the square. And I got to jump off here, guys. But thank you guys so much for jumping on. I told y'all, this somebody in my timeline bought this theater. And it is now one of the best theaters in Atlanta. Raul Thomas is in the video. He has linked Puerto Rico Relief on the left. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I saw that. We saw that. Thank you for buzzing this. I'm going to bring my granddaughter. Yes, the Frosty the Musical. You see it on the marquee there, December 7th through the 30th. And then they got the Gift of the Magi also coming as well. Directed by Michael Vaughn. We can see that on there. And so please make sure you guys, holiday shows, you cannot live in Atlanta and not support live. Marietta's new theater on the square. Awesome. Look, the lady saw me come out and they were like, wait, where's she coming from? Where's she coming from? Let's go check it out. So that's what happened. So I'm expecting all of y'all to come out. And Raul Thomas, thank you so much for your contributions, your family's contributions. And this is a family deciding to support their son and his dreams. And I'm telling you, I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that I finally get to a show, but luckily I was here and so forth. So guys, I'm gonna end this video so it can be all about them, and then I'm gonna try and come back on and walk back to my car and show you where they are actually located. So thank you guys, have a great day. Don't forget, live in Atlanta style. We do it live on stage in Atlanta. Go to DryerBuzz.com so you don't miss a minute of the buzz.
Go now to DryerBuzz.com and follow @DryerBuzz on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
You are definitely a spiritually filled, thinking woman, and that is what we've been lacking in our community.
Go now to DryerBuzz.com and follow @DryerBuzz on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's all about